Nah, fuck all that. Sorry. I respect the vibe. I respect getting everyone in a good mood and everything, but nah, fuck all that. What? What's everyone fucking telling me tonight? I said I was waiting for a monster class performance against a big side. And look at that one today. Defensively solid. The midfield, yes, we kind of had our problems playing the ball in midfield, but we were solid throughout the full 90 minutes, and we waited for the perfect moment. Olivier Giroud, what a fucking moment of magic, and we needed that moment of magic as well. First off as well, you know damn right I'm going straight into propaganda. Talk to me about the Danish fucking Maldini tonight. Felix fucking putting a spliff. Llorente putting a spliff. Suarez, the whole team got packed today. And I won't just say it was Andreas Christensen as well, but I'm going to give him his flowers where it was due today, because his reading of the game, his positioning was on point. But I also want to go to the back three as well. Antonio Rudiger deserves his props today. He kept Luis Suarez quiet, and his composure was excellent today. And I've questioned that from him as well on numerous times, and he showed it in this performance today as well. So I got to give him his flowers as well. Marcos Alonso. I want to have a talk about Marcos Alonso as well, because this is a guy who we are the first to slander, who we are the first to call out whenever he has a bad performance. Fair play to the guy, because you know what? He had a very good performance today. He was the one place where I said, I'm a bit worried about how he's going to handle this performance. But you know what? He kept everything simple. He used his strength to his advantage as well. He was very good in running down into the middle side of the pitch as well. Solid performance. And you know what? I'm low-key starting to feel like I believe in him a little bit more as well. Going forward as well, it was going to be a massive struggle for us throughout that game. Like Atletico Madrid from the get-off just had 6 men as a minimum sitting back. And they made it so hard for us to get any sort of movement, any sort of time on the ball in the final third. But even with that in mind, we created a couple chances. Like Timo Werner, I have to give him his credit. Even when he doesn't put the ball in the back of the net, he creates so many good chances for himself and for other players as well. Olivier Giroud, it was all about patience for him. And as soon as he got a sniff of a good amount of space, that fucking overhead kick, man. I ain't got words to describe it. It's just another one straight from the com. But honestly, man, this sort of result as well, just because of what it means for future results. Like I said, the Manchester United game, the Liverpool game as well, they were all going to be impacted by the way we dealt with Atletico, the way we faced the game, and also the end result as well. How are we going to go into those games after getting a result like this against one of the best teams in the world, the team top of La Liga right now? Bro, I have been waiting months to start getting gassed about this Chelsea side, because we all know the potential of this team. We all know the quality of this team. We all know the ceilings that this team can reach. It's just we need to realize our potential, realize how good that we are as a squad, because we can have all these players that we have on the bench who we want to see start, but there's so many good options to come off the bench as well. And even the players that we're playing right now, they're producing amazing performances. Nobody expected to see this from Marcos Alonso. No one expected to see this from AC. Nobody expected to see this from Antonio Rudiger as well. And without Thiago Silva in the squad, it's like we've barely even needed someone like Thiago Silva in the squad the last few games. Bro, honestly, amazing performance. I want you guys, everybody, smash the like and subscribe button if you guys haven't done so already. Keep the vibes positive, because honestly, we have been waiting so long for a proper good result against a good team. We had the Tottenham result, but that's one of the worst Tottenham teams that we faced in recent history. So no one's really looking at that as anything serious. But this is an Atletico Madrid side who have only lost 1 game in their last 4, if we're being correct, or maybe 2 in their last 4 in the result anyway. But their losses have come so few and far between. They're that good of a side. They were still very solid defensively, and they were still very hard to break down. But we broke them down. Persistence pays off, and it paid off yet again. We're going to get the rest of the panel in as well. Guys, let me know what everybody's saying right now. First off, Alex, because Scott, we've already spoken there on the watch long, so we will come back to you. Alex, chat to me, man. What's your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, man, I'm buzzing. Solid performance, and I think the best thing about the way we defended was Atletico didn't even have a shot on target, which, you know, fantastic, to be honest with you. They had 6 shots in the whole game. We had 11. We had 5 shots on target to their none. We were solid overall defensively. The only thing I would say other than the Giroud goal, final third, lacking a bit, but we've got the away goal, and I'm pleased, man. I'm pleased.
That was the thing as well, because we were saying like a 1-0 result to Atletico is the worst possible result we could face, but a 0-0 is probably just as bad because that gives
Yeah,
us nothing to lean back on going into the next leg. And Atletico, their attacker, are good enough as well. Like we saw in the final 15 minutes, but it was still too little, too late from their part. But even in recent games, their attack hasn't really declined. They've still been piping bare shots at the opposition. It's just they came into this game just straight up for the 0-0, and they nearly got it, but hey, nearly, I guess.
yeah. And shout out to the Danish Maldini and
Thank you.
and
We out here,
um,
come on.
even Rudiger, man. Those
Yeah,
two,
no,
those two
Rudiger
today.
deserves all the props in the world
Ah,
as
mate,
well.
those two today, solid. Suarez didn't have a sniff. Felix didn't really do anything. Yeah, I know people are gonna come out and say, yeah, they were poor. I know Joe Cole's just said if that's the best La Liga has to offer, then they're in serious trouble. We didn't let them play, man. We were solid. It's not just a case of them being um, being disappointed. We didn't let them play. Yeah, we could have done more in the final third, and it would have been, superb if we had got a second away goal, which we could have done. But 1-0 win away from home. I know it's in a neutral venue, but to go to the second leg with the away goal, man, it's brilliant.
It leaves us in a perfect position for the second leg as well. 1-0 win, like we can go there with a more defensive mindset, but I still think that there's still going to be a massive game to play. You can't just sit here and just hold on to your laurels on a 1-0 loss, especially with we played them about 2 or 3 weeks' time as well. So it's a good time for them to get back into form. Jao Felix as well to get back into speed. Like I will run all the agenda I want that he got pocketed by Andreas Christensen and Antonio Rudiger tonight, and it happened. But it's also because he's recovering from the virus, and I understand that. But Kai Havertz didn't get that sort of layoff, so this is going to run for Jao Felix as well. It is what it is. But Alex, also chat to me about the midfield as well, and I'll play in the final third.
You know what? Yeah. In the first half, I was actually a bit disappointed by the midfield, and the reason why, you see how we played with Alonso and Callum as wing backs. I wanted to see us switching the play a bit more because there were times when, especially in the first half, where I think there was a time when who was it played a 1-2 with Giroud and Callum was in acres of space on the right. And there were a couple of times where Alonso found himself in good positions where, a crossfield ball, we're in. Ziyech came on. He did a lovely pass. I think he switched the play to, I want to say, Azpilicueta. I don't know, someone along the right anyway. And that's why I was sort of waiting to see the whole game, to be honest with you. In the first half, Giroud, to be honest, Giroud didn't really see much of the ball, but when he did, some lovely little link up play in and around the box, which is one of the ways to break a low block system, the system that Atletico play. Yeah, with regards to the final third overall, we still need to be more clinical, but that should come with a few more games, hopefully. But that Giroud goal, man, individual bit of brilliance, fantastic execution. What a fantastic finish. Arsenal fans must be seething.
You know we're already going to run the thank you Arsenal prop as well. I was worried about that because I low-key thought that there was a touch off the Atletico defender. And I'm guessing that's what pushed it through as well. I'm just yeah, there's a final touch on who's that? Is that the number 22?
Hermoso, yeah.
Yeah.
Or was it the fact that it wasn't that? Yeah, he's the one that flicks it back.
Yeah, he flicked it back. It wasn't a matter of onside or offside. It was a matter of who touched the ball. Like it was because he was clearly offside. He was like
yeah.
But yeah, and like Tyrese was in the chat in the watch along. He was like, "How is that not an offside?" we were trying to explain it to him, and he was a little bit confused. But man, dude, it was a masterclass. There was nothing more we could say.
It was a fucking masterclass.
Look, right. Atletico lost at the weekend, but they had 22 shots, right? They had 6 today, and they had 0 on target. So we're talking about João Felix, Thomas Lemar, Luis Suarez, right? They put on Moussa Dembele afterwards. We're not talking about Danny Ings and McGoldrick. Like, we're talking about lethal strike. Like, we're talking about actual talents. And this is a defense that we don't even have our player of the season that we say, right? And look at how they stepped up. It's just, this is a matter of having, not even a matter of which manager is better, right? It's a matter of which manager was able to get the most out of their squad. Right? Did y'all watch the BT Sport interview that came out today?
The one with Tuchel. Nah, I never properly got to listen to it. But
Watch it. After I saw that, I never want the guy fired. I never want the guy sacked. Never. He's actually a genius. He came into the Wolves game, right? And he decided to switch our entire formation on the plane to the Wolves game. And then we've just.
And you know what? That was also the best performance that we've seen.
Like,
in fucking. Go on.
There's not enough we can say. Like, every single player on that pitch performed. I don't care who. I don't care if we didn't finish in the third, we didn't take our chances. Every single player on that pitch performed today. Every single player put their fucking heart on the line today. A 1-0, like, oh my God, I can't even speak anymore. Like, it was, like, I've never been more excited to see the next game. I've never been more excited to see what we're going to do in the future. Right? This is we have a proper manager, we have a proper squad, and we have proper confidence, and we're going all the way. We're going all the way.
No, I love as well. I have never, ever seen so much Andreas Christensen prop flooding this comment section. Guys, I don't really appreciate spamming, but tonight I can make an exception. Spam whatever the fuck you want in the comment section. We out here. The vibe is positive today. Vitmus, to talk to me about energy, man. Talk to me about the performance today, bro.
No, brother, like earlier in the prediction reaction with video that you did, man. We said it was going to come down to which one of the manager's tactics was better. And to see how good Tuchel would come up against another tactician. And today it showed that Tuchel is definitely a long-serving manager. If we can keep this love and unity at the club with this manager. As Doug said, I see Chelsea going places, man, with this manager, bro. I can't even talk. I can hear my voice. Like, I've been shouting like, yo, Giroud, yo. And you see, Alex said something about me. I say something. I like when Alex talk, you know, like every time Alex talk, man, his words and what he says, like, is on point. But today, I have to disagree with Alex when he says the attacker were lacking, bro. If we had played any other team today, the way we played today against Atletico Madrid, against a team that was not defensively structured, the way Atletico defended today, we would have scored like 2-3 goals. Atletico defended well and they sat back with 7-8 players in front of the ball, and we still, bro, we were moving the ball so swift, like 1-2 through the space, bro. If it was another team, we would have destroyed them, bro. Like as Doug said, this is the best performance, bro, today. Like the guy there, bro, we can't fault no one today, like not one player. Like everyone should at least get maybe 7 upward, like no rating below 7. Like George, as much as I love Conte, but bro, Jorginho and Cole, bro, like,
I don't know where it came from. I'm sorry, I don't know.
You know how many people are trying to slander Jorginho in the first half as well? Like, this is the worst his passing's been this fucking season. Well, no wonder when they have 7 man in fucking defense. No wonder he ain't finding a player. Like, I thought he was really well, boy. Yeah, he got the ball out excellently, and he was the one that played players. He was the one finding Hudson-Odoi half the time on the right.
He's the one that played that ball that just about missed, like it was inches away from Hudson-Odoi. I was gonna say as well, like even the players in that first half, like you look at Mount, he wasn't brilliant, and there's a couple others. Second half, it's a different story. Mount's like that, comes straight out of the gate, taking it past 2 or 3 players. He's on it, like everyone. Like you said, that second half, like it was a different. Like the first half wasn't brilliant; it was a bit plodding at times, on the best. Second half, different story. It's a different animal. We come out.
I'll go admit now. Because me and Scott said it, and I'll go and put my hands up, and I think Scott will as well. We was wrong because we wanted Giroud to come off at half time.
Yeah.
We wanted Mount to come off at half time.
Yeah, I was in
both
the
wrong.
comments pissed off. I was in the comments pissed off because listen, right? The thing with Giroud is he's never gonna be one of those guys that always makes the runs like we want, like the Holland type of player that we want, right? But it's just that one chance, right? And you give it to him and it's just open. It's not like one of these, oh, there's a chance he could miss. He's putting that in the back of the net. Come on. It was lethalness, bro. Straight lethal. There's nothing else we could do. If I had seen Tammy come on the pitch today, I swear to God, I would have turned off the game.
Bro,
honestly,
We were worried he was going to come on in the second half as well.
I saw him traded.
Y'all gave me a heart attack because y'all. I think you guys are like 2 seconds ahead of my screen. So when you were like, "Oh yeah, Tammy's warming up," I thought I was gonna die.
Bro. Literally, the first thing I focused on is him warming up with something in his hand. It looked like a t-shirt, like a shirt, like he was going to put it on after he finished warming up, and we're so worried.
Listen, man. You see, Giroud, bro. Me never, bro. I never criticize that man. Like, bro, he's not fast. We're not gonna see the type of running behind and in and out what we used to from other strikers. Like, as well, Doug said, yo, man like Alan or me, even Timo Werner if he's playing that centre forward role. But bro, this is what Giroud brings to the team, bro. You have to be patient with Olivier Giroud, bro. Once he gets the opportunity, he's going to put a shot on goal, bro. And look at his goal today.
That's the thing as well.
Man. Like this guy, we say it so many times. When he retires, he's going to have the greatest goal compilation. Yeah. Even Messi and Ronaldo won't be able to come near to this.
Dude,
one.
He scored some of the most beautiful, some of the most difficult, some of the most just unexplainable goals I've ever seen in my life. But
I still can't get over that header against Rennes.
The scorpion kick.
Oh yeah,
bro,
that header against Rennes. Yeah, that header against Rennes in the groups.
He's ridiculous, man. Just...
And Sevilla.
Can I say as well?
Go on.
I was say that today showed the difference between a striker at the very top, even though his age, and a striker who just ain't it.
No, this shows the difference between a striker and a tap-in merchant.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's the difference.
You've got a guy.
Simply put, that's the difference.
But that's what I'm saying. You've got a guy who, for most of the game, was invisible, not for any of his own fault, but because because of the line they had, just couldn't get into the game. As soon as he gets a chance, whereas another one missed, just doesn't have a touch, got no movement, nothing.
You see that what you just said, Scott? We know this. Sorry, Doug, but you see that what Scott just said. That shows you the class we have in Olivier Giroud. Look from all season, bro. The man has been the best striker all the season. But
look, as much as
so clutch. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's not even only that. Like when Olivier Giroud is on the pitch, Timo Werner is dirty, bro. Like as much as like I understand that he can't do the dribbling, right? And he's never gonna be that type of player. But the burst of speed that he can put on these players, bro. Oh my! Bro.
I just remembered. Do you remember the turn he did? Do you remember the Cruyff turn he did in the first half or the second half?
Yeah.
I just remembered that.
Look, like from top to bottom, this is what I wanted to see, right? We talked about how, or I was mentioning how I don't think we've seen a consistent team sheet. This is that consistent team sheet, right? This was literally exactly as I said it. This was what I like. Every single player that I picked for on the team, like they played today. But the problem is, next game there might be a little bit of a problem with us missing matches, right? But since we have Tuchel, it looks like we might even change and just decide to sit back if we want to, right? But we'll see how it goes. And dude, I want to give a shout out to Antonio Rudiger because I don't think I don't think players have that kind of patience. Mm-hmm. Players don't have that kind of just maturity. But today he really showed what it means to be a professional footballer. You don't let your emotions. You don't let emotions get in the way of it. And he put his Can you imagine what he could have said, what he was doing to him in order for him to react like that, right? Had this been an Arsenal player, right, we would have seen a red card come out. So it shows you the maturity that we have in our squad. That we have. This is what gives me confidence going on. It's the fact that we have this sort of leadership, right? This sort of just mentality to really just keep pushing. But this,
but
this is what I wanted to see. Simply put,
we did want to say something. Where does say Wayne?
Yeah, go on,
Right,
Wayne. Go on.
I want to say one thing big time, right? And you can clip me on this. Any other fans can clip me on this. The Blues boys are coming for you. The Blues boys are back, and we're back for good. Simple.
We're back and we're fucking active right now.
Yo,
Between
but
this, if we get a result against Manchester United as well, and we
Oh.
finally
are y'all questioning that? Wait, hold on.
swear down, then we go and take Jurgen Klopp down at
Oh.
Anfield. Yeah,
Dude,
they think they've seen unbearable yet. Fucking wait, man. We've been waiting months to get gas about this team. That
Bro.
fucking false dawn back in December. This ain't it, man. If we get a result in our next 2 games, this is the serious one. Because this, what were we calling this run? Hell's Gate, right? Or we were saying like the next 8 games or something. Fucking Atletico, Southampton, Man United, Liverpool. We still ain't lost, and we're 2 games into that. We got another 2 ridiculously tough games in Everton and Leeds. If we go through all of that without getting a loss, we're serious. We're serious.
Yo.
Depending on whatever's happening around the table, anything could be up for grabs.
Lewis, I'm going to call it the Mo Farah because we're just taking it one game at a time. You know, nothing too rapid. I'm not treating it as a sprint. Just one game at a time.
Exactly
Malcolm.
that. But I'm gonna celebrate no matter what achievement we do right now.
But you know what I want to add? I've been saying this, bro. Like from I've been on the streams, bro. Rudiger is a good defender. He just needs that, like, someone to give him, like, to say, "Yo, Rudiger, you're good. You can do the job, bro."
Yeah.
We have to give the manager credit. Like, Tuchel come in, everything changed, brother. Like, everybody transform, every player transform, bro. Like, the level where the bar where our like players set now, bro. We never see this before. Me not disrespect Frank, but these man, bro, the man them dog. And somebody tell me the truth. These are not the same players we had few months ago. They swap them out with some duplicates or something.
Can I say one thing?
I think it's a matter of they now have someone to answer to, someone they actually have to answer to, right? Look, when you think let's think about it, right? You have a manager like Frank Lampard. Where has he been? Like what like not in a player sense, but in a coaching sense, what has he done? Achieved? What does he want? What does he want? Nothing. Right? Now you bring in a manager who made the final literally the year before in the Champions League. And gave a game to probably the best side we've seen in quite a while in Bayern, right? And he gave them a match. A manager that's won the Pokal, a manager that's won the League One, right? And so it's actually someone that you have to answer to, someone that you know that if you put in a bad performance, you're not going to get on the team sheet. You're not going to get another game, right? It's not a matter of picking favorites. It's actually a matter of tactics. It's a matter of who is better than who now. Right, so now now they're actually responding to the tactics that are being taught to them, to to everything that's going on in the training pitch, and it's really showing on the in game. Like, dude, look at Kovacic. Look at Kovacic. This might have been me. Fitness, I'm about to join you on the train, bro. I'm not gonna lie, he may be our best player. Like, we do have Werner, we have Kai, we have whatever, but I think Kovacic is our best player because the way he's controlling the midfield, like, I love I'm loving what Jorginho is doing right now, but the praise needs to go to Kovacic because the way that he is attracting players to him and then just disposing the ball to an open man with ease. Bro. And we're seeing now the final pass is getting better and better every single game. The best thing about it is the man, him now have no mistake in him, like, I couldn't tell last Kovacic make a mistake, bro. The man no make one bad pass,
He lost the ball once.
He lost the ball, of course. Everyone's gonna lose the ball. But
we can't remember.
When you look at the game as a whole, and you look at the way that, dude, like, this is an Atletico Madrid side that is first in La Liga, right? Yeah. This is Man City in another country. Okay, so this isn't we played Lazio or we played
we didn't play Wolfsburger.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is one of the top 5 teams in the world right now, and we made them look like children.
Yeah,
we made them look like children. They did nothing. They brought nothing. Like, can you imagine being an Atletico Madrid fan? What did you get out of that game? That you just watched? What did you get?
The thing is, though, like, in parts they did, That's the thing I was going to say earlier when Alex was saying about the chances. They had their chances. They just, like, they had the one at the back post in the first half that they put wide. They had the João Felix overhead kick that was terrible. That's the weirdest thing. They were so bad.
Can I just say one thing before I forget?
Yeah, go on away.
1 second. Yeah, I'm definitely sending you an invite. I'm chat. I know if I'm fucking gas, you're fucking gas. Give me a sec. All right. CFC. I'm trying to remember who that was, but go on. What are you saying?
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Go on, chat to me.
It was a good game. I mean, we dominated. I didn't expect to go play, possession style game. I actually thought we were gonna sit back, but we actually dominated them. I don't know if that's Atletico being, having a better run lately, or just
Yeah, I can't lie, bro. I can't lie. Connection's fading still. Try jump back out and jump back in again.
Yeah, I think Wayne was about to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, Wayne. What are you
I'm
going
going
to
to tell
say?
you. One person we haven't mentioned yet, and I think we need to. Hudson-Odoi, last game, came on substituted and then got criticised. He performed brilliantly today. And he was one of our better players today. So I'll props up on him.
They had to stick 2 men on him because Lamar could not handle him at all.
That was great defended as well in the first half when Suarez played that ball to the back post.
A defender fall.
Yeah.
Go on, say again.
I said I've never seen a defender fall on the ground when the opponent, offensive player has his back to him. Like Callum Hudson, he literally juked him out with his back to him. All he had to do was stand still and he would have been fine. And the slightest movement made him I just started laughing the second I saw that. I knew we were going to win after that. I was like, okay, I mean, it looks like they're lost. But the play, like you said, the runs that were being made were intellectual. Every single one of them had a purpose. Every single one of them looked like it could have benefited or could have led to a goal. And it was all positive. Like I don't necessarily have any negatives to the game. And we had Marcos Alonso on the pitch, and there's no negatives.
If anything, for me, it was like we should have taken on fucking Thomas Lemar a lot more, in my opinion. I like the way we handled him, but I still feel like we could have done more as well, if you get me.
Yeah, we could have, but I feel like the fact that Hermoso was always wandering around there and Mason Mount was really like the runs that Mason Mount makes are really unpredictable, or not necessarily unpredictable, but like he makes them so often that there's not really a certain amount of space available, right? So when you cut in, because we're kind of overloading the right-handed side, there's no place for Hudson-Odoi to really cut in. That's why they always try and get the overhead ball to him.
It did hard for we get the Lemar in a one-on-one situation, as what Doug said. Like they always supported each other when they defended. So there was never a situation where we could get Lemar one-on-one.
And that's a testament to their defense, which was really good today. And we just
you're like in Ultimate Team on overload ball side. Yeah. Once on the right side, Atletico Madrid put it was they just did well, but Olivier Giroud did them well.
Bro, it was excellent, man. Hi, Kaio, chat to me, man. Talk to me, because if you want to talk about vindication for the last few months, we're on our way to it, man.
I remember coming on your channel like a month ago, Lewis, and it's all sad people crying. It's like, how did we lose to Leicester? And now all I see is Chelsea fans happy everywhere, man. All the Lampard inners are in their caves, sitting quietly. They came out a little bit against Southampton, but now they're back in their holes because Chelsea just outplayed Atletico Madrid in their own fucking game, man. The way that we pushed them into playing from midfield, man, and beat them in the midfield battle, man. They were trying to play from the midfield. We pushed them to play from the wings, and they couldn't handle Odoi. Even Alonso, they couldn't even handle Alonso, man. The way that we outplayed this Atletico team away, you have to be proud, man. You have to be proud. And the Tuchel reaction to the goal, if you haven't seen it, just watch. It's fucking hilarious, man. And you know what,
I haven't seen it. Tell me, is it Conte-esque or something?
It's like a very Tuchel-esque. It's very Tuchel-esque. He just reacted to it like he was surprised that Giroud even went for an overhead kick, you know. But you know what? That goal, man. I was doing a watch along with Master's channel, right? And we were watching it, and it's like we were like, did he really try to? to buy it went out. We thought it went out, and then we saw it went in. And then the offside thing, and then with the VR, I'm like, nah, man, it has to be an offside. It's too nice for goal. And then when they cleared it, oh my god, man, Monster was depressed, man, when I came on. Now he's all happy.
Yeah, I wanted to ask this as well. Monster seen that. What was his thoughts on the Danish Maldini's performance today?
I didn't ask him, man. None of us are Danish Maldini fans like you, man.
No praise, nothing. Not even any good moments.
No, actually, no. We did say that him and Rudiger had a good partnership together today. They kept Suarez quiet. Yeah.
We'll take that. Cause I'll have it joint with Rudiger prop as well, because Rudiger fucking deserves it as well.
Rudiger was good today as well.
Between this game, the fucking Southampton game where he had to cover for Marcus Alonso's Arsenal game, and straight after the own goal against Sheffield United as well. Based on all three of those performances, I think I can trust Antonio Rudiger a lot more. My confidence in him has gone up levels over the last few games.
Yeah, I mean, dude, something we're not even talking about. Azpilicueta kept the third most expensive player in the world, like, dead silent. Like, where was João
talking about Felix?
Today?
No.
Bro, what was he? I thought he was injured for a second. Because, bro, I didn't hear his name once the entire game until he tried to do that terrible bike.
I didn't clock he was until he got sent off.
But you know,
He was Giroud, but he wasn't Giroud enough. Man.
I know Giroud had to teach him. He was like, "Hold on, let me show you." Like, but
yeah, but look, you see the way we play under Tuchel, that is what like shuts out the other opponents. Like, we don't give them the ball. It's all Chelsea. You get me? That's what I said earlier. Like, Alonso will look good in this Chelsea team when there's Kovacic and Jorginho, because we are dominating the midfield. Bro,
I felt bad for them. They were chasing the ball the whole game.
Yeah, bro. Once we play with Jorginho and Kovacic, I don't see Alonso looking like shit, because we have most of the ball. We dictate the pace of the game, bro. So that's why João Felix played like that as well, because we have the ball. He didn't have a chance to get in, and when he did, he was off point because he's not. He's not a Giroud, one chance, one goal.
And you know what? When Atletico did their substitutes, right? Like, you felt the team got weaker, man.
Yeah.
But us, whenever we did our substitutes, you feel like there was something different. Like when Havertz and Ziyech came on, we created chances and they were struggling to handle them, man. So our squad is a blessing, man. And I have to go back to Lampard. I don't want to, but when he said that we are not ready to compete, man, the guy was just covering his own ass, man. Because this squad is a blessing, man. Like, we have different solutions to different circumstances, and it shows today. We were able to handle one of the most difficult teams in Europe to play against, man. So we have nothing to complain about. It's a good win. None of us, like, if we look a month and a half ago, none of us thought we were gonna win this game away, man. And we just walked out of it with 3 points, and onto the bridge, and with United next, man. So we have nothing to complain about. Great night for Chelsea, man.
Yeah, it was a wonderful night.
So.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Shout out to the subs as well. They all came on and looked like they could. They had a positive feel to them. I get, like, this is what we're all looking for. Some sort of some sort of confidence, some sort of form to take on to the next couple games. Because, dude, these next couple games are going to be hectic. It's going to be hectic. We're going to be seeing teams that are going to be sitting back, seeing teams that are going to be all out attack, seeing teams that are going to
rotate. But we can rotate. Look, Thiago Silva. Everyone was saying we need Thiago Silva for Atletico. We need Thiago Silva. Did we?
No.
We
managed. I didn't think we needed him too much in that game. Like, I thought we did fine personally, and now we have a fresh Thiago Silva that could come in for the United game, or maybe even the Liverpool game.
I think our squad is very disrespected, man. Our squad quality is very disrespected by our own fans, by previous personas who work for Chelsea. But there's a lot of people who disrespect the ability of the squad, man. There's different solutions to different circumstances, like I said before, man. And they're showing it. And you know what? Tuchel deserves a lot of. I don't know if you guys give him any credit yet, but the guy deserves credit, man.
Of course.
Tuchel deserves all the flower. Everything we're gassed about, we're only gassed about because Thomas Tuchel set it up like this.
Yeah. I said when he came in that this guy is one of the tactically is one of the best managers in the world.
He was my first choice, and Lewis knows it, man.
Damn right.
I wanted him like before anybody else.
Attitude, and after doing some research, like, most of the problems that came with attitude was to do with the board getting involved as well with the clubs he was at. But, like, in terms of tactically, like, I never questioned him at all.
Bro,
today.
First off,
He is unreal.
Chelsea.
Sorry, let's just say one last thing.
Yeah,
You
go on.
mentioned Thiago Silva. Honestly, who drops out?
That's a very big question because right
don't
now,
know,
the
bro.
one with Rudiger and Christensen should.
Christensen
Low-key,
Nah.
maybe
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
I agree with that,
Yeah.
Lewis.
I think we'll go back on
Nah,
football,
nah,
honestly.
No.
Can't draw Aspie.
Let me say
Can't draw
something with
Aspie.
Aspie. Hold on now. You see, Aspie, he's not going to drop Aspie out based on the fact that he used Aspie as a right back when we're attacking.
Yeah.
So anyone is going to play out there has to have that attacking sense of mind as way or Aspie steps up and gets forward.
100%.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So I don't see Aspie dropping out.
Yeah, it's not Aspie. No, I think
Who knows?
I'm not gonna lie. It might
Good point, Fitness.
it might be Christensen on a matter of simply like age, stature.
It'll be Christian, man.
Just a matter of merit. He has been Thiago Silva has been our captain when
Aspie don't
he's
play.
not in
He's
the
the
squad.
vice captain.
Aspie's not in the squad, right? So I don't think he would drop.
Starboy's still gonna be benched. Are you really
I
doing?
was
I would have
just-
wanted
he's been the best
I would
centre
have
back.
wanted to be, but I think he might.
We don't want him bench either, bro.
Bro.
Or no, preferably, I would have Rudiger dropped and then have
You lot ain't fun.
have AC moved on the left.
I swear
Bro.
down. But
Bro.
you know what? At the very least, our depth is a madness, so we'll take it. Yeah, Tyrese, you've been waiting to speak for a minute. Talk to us.
What did I say if Olivier Giroud has to start, bro? Starting off watching the game, I was a bit nervous and be like, yeah, we're starting off a bit shaky. We start off a bit shaky here. Men giving me the ball, ignorant, and everything looking a bit caged. But when we set into that game, we were all over Atletico. Like, to me, if I'm being honest, like, this is the Atletico Madrid people was really praising for the whole season. Though like Atletico Madrid is the Spanish Burnley to me, and Diego Simeone is this Argentinian Sean Dyche. They did nothing, absolutely nothing today. Like listen, I know it's a beautiful performance from a football team when you pocket Luis Suarez, one of the most dangerous strikers in world football. We kept him quiet. He didn't have a sniff, bro. He didn't have a sniff. And look, I said, you know
Zero
what?
shots on target as well. I don't know if you guys talked
Yeah.
about it from Atletico.
Yeah,
Zero
Yeah,
shots on
someone,
target.
Alex mentioned it.
Bro, Thomas Tuchel is fantastic, bro. Like, I know people may say praise this guy a bit too much, but guys, listen, this guy came just like 3 weeks ago. You know, I mean, knocking out one of the most dangerous. Well, not knocking out. It's not finished yet. I'm going to be like Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant said, "Job's not finished. Job's not finished yet, guys. We still have a second leg to play." But we played beautifully today, bro. Like that midfield, Mason Mount. Listen, when Mason Mount's decision making improves, he's going to be one of the best players in the Premier League. That guy is fantastic. His energy is so. I now see why Frank Lampard played him every game. And Tuchel, he's coming to like him. But bro, I sat down today and was like, we played so well. And then you know what made me really happy is when I saw that we have Pulisic coming off the bench, Kai Havertz, Kante. I was like, this is mad. This is mad. Like, we have so much side. We have so much squad. Like, this team here could push on. And I've always said it. I'm not going to get too carried away because we still have a second leg to play. But being at Atletico and making them look like just so soft. We made Atletico look like nothing then. Nothing. We got to go in the second leg now. Just probably either stink out the place or probably score another goal and just shut them down and just call it a day. And then I hope we just draw someone easy. Hopefully not a Bayern, but guys, I am over the moon. Olivier Giroud, you could have my children.
No, I will say, like, we're happy with the result as well. I'm gassed with the result, right? But I think we can all accept as well that the second leg isn't going to be the exact same as this. I think Jimenez will be back for that game as well. Felix should be fully matched up by then. Carrasco will be back. What's his name? Would Kieran Trippier be back as well? Because I know he's suspended. How long is the suspension?
No.
He's banned.
Until 29th, I think. It's at the end of February that his suspension is done.
End of February. Okay, so he'll be back for that. So they'll have basically their full squad back and ready for that game.
Can I just say as well?
Go on.
Just want to put something into perspective. Thomas Tuchel's conceded just 2 goals in 8 games as manager. The only other manager to do better than that was Mourinho. And again, to put that into perspective, Mourinho had the defense of Terry, Carvalho, checking goal.
That's not fair because it was an own goal, man. From Rudiger, man. It doesn't really count.
Yeah, but you compare the two defenses, and it's chalk and cheese. This defense doesn't compare, and we've only conceded 2 goals.
Yeah. No, you can see the team is really well coached, man. Like without the ball, with the ball, we're a completely different team, man. That's why I'm happy with Tuchel, man. I can't complain.
Yeah, I need to stand here and I need to sit here and I need to eat my words. Because when we were in that time a couple weeks back, I said I didn't want Tuchel. I'm gonna eat my words now so that I don't have to do it in the future, right? I apologize, and I'm a man of my word. So I'm a supporter from here on out.
Yeah.
Right, there we go as well. Cos, we haven't heard from you either. Chat to me about your thoughts about the game too, bro.
Yeah, man. Big result, man. You know what I'm saying? I was saying that Olivier Giroud needs to start the game, and you know what I'm saying? We lack a lot of finishes in the team, like clinical finishes, and if Giroud gets one chance, he's gonna score. So I was chuffed that I saw him on the starting team sheet. AC as well, AC and Rudiger. The whole back line was immense for me. They neutralized Suarez, João Felix. Yeah, man. I think Edouard Mendy at the start of the game was a bit shaky, but afterwards, as the game panned out, I think he started to get a bit more into it. So I'm not really concerned going forward. Jovetic as well. Jorginho for me, like they couldn't press him, they couldn't pin him down. Like he's going to be a very big miss for us in the second leg, but I'm still confident going in because we still do have Thiago Silva and we still got a bunch of talent coming off the bench.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm absolutely chuffed. And Suarez is a little pussy, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Rudiger showed him Maguan at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I'm happy.
And one thing we do need to mention, right? Because we have the away goal and because we have the 1-0 aggregate, right? The fact that Conte is going to be coming in for Jorginho might be better because we're not going to be looking to get a goal. We're just going to be looking to defend our lead. So offensively, I would prefer to have Jorginho in there, but since he's not going to
Mount is also out for the game.
Yeah, Mount is also out, but I think, dude, Ziyech played really well today. I'm gonna give him his props. When he came on, his link-up play was excellent, and
100%, bro. 100%.
One mistake, he should have passed it to
Ziyech is creative. If he had a little bit more pace and pressing about him, because his final through ball is like second to none in our team.
Yeah.
His creativity is really good, but he can't press his life.
I actually thought Werner played well. Although he didn't get that goal.
You see that dummy for the what's his name saying? That was nice.
Werner is brilliant. You see that through ball that Ziyech put through, like that was like, man, I wish he scored that, but it was a save, so it was like at least he got it on target because it was a save, and I was so happy because there's no one that I could fault. There's no one that I could say had a bad game. Everyone played well. Like the fantastic performance. And Lewis, look, give me the key to the AC Hive. I'm in it, bro.
I still have some spare tickets ready to hand out. You've been
give me.
I'll take one of those.
I'll take one.
You can have it.
You get a card.
You're all welcome.
Lewis, I'll tell you what, I'll take a 1-month trial and we'll go from there.
7-day subscription, man.
1 day trial, bro. Once you enter.
I'll take a 1-month trial until it starts coming out my direct debit. But until then,
How are you getting off the train? There ain't no exit doors. Like you're stuck here, bro. Christ, man. Yeah, once you come
you're my competition, man. The Jeremy Hive is up and running.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Rudiger Hive. We're uniting tonight. I don't give a shit.
Big up Rudiger.
Big up Rudiger as well. He can have all the shops. He was
man the match for me.
So perfect. You need Rudiger, man. This game was so perfect. It just needed one last time. That was a Suarez scuffle. and we got it. That game was perfect. It was perfect.
Yeah.
I think AC was like physically bodying Suarez onto the ground and telling him to come outside. That would have just been it done.
Just needed that.
Yeah, when,
Just need that
when-
little heat with Rudiger and Suarez. Perfect.
I mean, there was a good comment in the. It was earlier there when we were talking about who we're gonna replace for the second leg, and there was a good shout to have Cho play on the right wing or the right forward slot, and then put Reese at the right wing back because we're going to be trying to get a bit more defensively. So I mean,
we're missing Mount too. We're missing Mount and George. You know, just play cash and probably just play Pulisic. I'll probably just play Pulisic or Havertz. Maybe Ziyech in place of Mount.
We do need a sitter between the pair of. Actually, no. Both of them will probably sit deeper themselves. So yeah, that actually would work.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what? Yeah, I will go Kante Kovacic. Okay, yeah, I'll go for that now.
What are you guys speaking about? United?
No, the next leg against Atletico because we got Jorginho and Mount out.
No one
Yeah.
cares about United.
Oh, are they? I'm sorry. Quick question. I know they're allowed to challenge red cards. Are they allowed to challenge yellow cards?
No.
Because dude, that referee was on one.
Bro, that
Like, he
referee.
was on.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had.
One at a time.
That
No,
was La
because
Liga
look,
rules, man. Every touch is a foul, man. Jesus
Yeah, but
Christ.
especially towards the end of the game, bro. Like Kai was making clean tackles and he was blowing his whistle every single time. It was some bullshit.
Bro, listen,
Yeah.
I wanted.
If he had not given that goal, I'm telling you, I think I might have had to take a trip over there somewhere. But
That
Bro,
ref,
listen,
that
I
ref, man,
want
that
to know
ref
where
was
we
so
live.
mad. I swear to God, his wife cheats on him with the mailman, man. There's no other reason why would he blow every fucking whistle, man.
Bro, listen.
Every touch, man. Every contact is a foul, man. Jesus Christ.
Bro, I wanted to know where this guy lived, what he does, where he is, fam. Nah, fam, it got personal between me and him because the amount of fouls this guy gave, fam, it felt like we couldn't even
And he didn't
breathe
give
on
us
the
any
field.
fouls, man. Like, he rarely gave us any fouls.
I'll tell you what, yeah, Luis Suarez, fantastic player. I'll never doubt his ability. He is an absolute disgrace.
He's a fucking
As for
ridiculous
the
man.
Preta, yeah, they're going into him. He went down like he'd been shot. You would have thought all that fat would have absorbed it.
I'm not gonna lie.
I also think Azpilicueta is actually one of the most underrated defenders for the past Premier League decade. To be honest, like he's so underrated. He's a gem to me.
Arguably, he's the best 1v1 defender in the last decade, man.
Yeah.
For
I'd
me,
say the best
he
right
was
back.
so
He's so
good.
small too, and he's so small too. Just 5'10". He's just.
You know the thing with
he's just
Ashley,
bullying,
yeah?
man.
He don't jump, he puts people off. That's what I like, man.
Yeah.
Read the game so well.
Tries to,
You
but
could read
once
that
you
game so
don't let it get to your head, it's easy. It's just easy to keep a hold of him.
Yo,
That's
guys. Question to the panel, guys. Like if we go into the summer and we get Erling Haaland, would you guys like give them a Tammy Abraham plus cap deal for him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Get Tammy
Yeah,
to go.
Yeah,
I
would give Tammy Abraham for meal vouchers, man.
Yeah, like Tammy can go for a bag of chips. Like he can actually like disappear. I don't think
we can't get
as
Erling
much as
Giroud,
look.
man.
I love all the academy shit. I love all the academy stuff. If you watch the BT Sport interview I was talking about earlier, Thomas Tuchel talked about how the academy players are necessary to the squad in order to keep the connection with fans genuine, right? And of course he's trying to because he has the players with him and everything. But he also said if they're not performing, they're gonna get sold. He said this is not a joke. They're gonna get sold, right? He said himself, "I'm here for 18 months." Right? He said, my job is not secured. He said, if I don't win, I will get sacked. I'm going to get players that are going to help me win. Right? So this isn't a sort of, oh, he's a academy product. Go ahead and give him time. Nah, fam.
We can't let Giroud leave for free, man.
You've had your chances. Thank you. You showed us what you've done. Thank you. Now you can go on and try and do something somewhere else. I'm good, bro. Just wipe your hands off and goodbye, bro. Thank you.
We can't let Giroud leave for free, bro. We can't let Giroud leave for free.
I wouldn't mind signing him to another contract because the FA Cup games and the Carabao Cup games, those are what really sometimes hinder players' confidence, right? Sometimes they fuck up in a big game and it just, or we don't even have the players sometimes for those situations. We don't want to overwork a Werner like we've been doing this year. Like, dude, we've really been overworking the man. Thank God he didn't have to play 90 minutes today because I feel like he might have picked up an injury had he because he was running the entire time. So, I mean, I feel like we're gonna need another winger this summer as well. So as well as a DM. So
No, I don't think we need another winger. I think we're good on the wingers, man. We're good on the wingers.
No. All our wingers always injured.
I'd have a backup winger. I would prefer to have a backup winger.
The problem is, though,
I'm fine with that.
who are you going to get? Like, in terms of wingers, who would you get that's going to be good enough?
Jadon Sancho, man.
No, but then like, okay,
a lot of money though.
Sancho and Haaland.
Pulisic is injured. Pulisic is always injured anyway, man.
Pulisic is always injured. Ziyech is injury prone as well.
Yeah, exactly.
We have injury prone players.
Leon Bailey. It's a good shot.
Again, he was talking. Maybe we might even bring up academy players because that's low key a prime position to have academy players.
That's fine. I don't want to go out and buy a fourth choice or third choice, whatever. Unless we're buying like a top level, which again, I'd rather go and focus on a striker or even like a.
Why not both? Why not both though? Why not Sancho and Haaland?
Focus on a striker, then a CDM, then a centre back, then a goalkeeper, then a winger.
Yeah, bro.
In that order.
I don't know about center back, dude, because I'm gonna look. I may not be all into this AC Hive thing, but
I'm saying
I'm pretty in for the fact that I don't think we need another center back. I think it's good.
Invest.
Now we need another center
I'm
back.
saying
bro.
where we're at the minute, if we want to challenge consistently with like City and Liverpool, not this year.
Liverpool ain't challenging ever again, man.
I know. I mean, look at John Stones.
Nah, I don't want him.
Nah, I don't want John. I want Rafael Varane.
No, he's not 21. We're looking at how he has revived.
Yeah, I like this.
I didn't say buy.
I understand.
One at a time, please.
I didn't say buy John Stones. I said look at John Stones. I'm talking about how they want a title with him as center back. We want a title with AC as center back. And now we get another, or not another manager, or they didn't get another manager, but we got another manager, a proper tactician that's playing to his strength. And he could be good enough.
Want him in the squad as well.
Exactly. So I'm saying, if we give him, I think he'll take the opportunity, man. I think he'd succeed.
100%.
So good the last few games. And I said earlier before as well, he needs a big game performance. Like, he's had a couple, but they've all gone under the radar. But since he's come back into the squad now, he needs a big game performance to justify these recent performances, and he had it today as well. That's the one thing that's gassed me, and it's also made me really happy going into the United game. But looking at the Manchester United game, who do you guys think should start now as a result of it? Are we going to go for Giroud up front again?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want to see Tammy.
No.
I don't want to see.
I think Tammy's done out here, man. I don't think Tammy's good enough anymore, man.
I was so scared, man. I thought somebody on Monster's chat says, "Oh, Tammy's coming on." I was like, "Oh shit, man!" Halftime, I was like, "Oh shit, man."
Yo,
is it really the time to ruin my day, man?
You see the Abraham thing now. It all depends on what Tuchel thinks Solskjaer will come up with against us in that game, because if Manchester United, they're not gonna sit back.
You know what United are going to do. Like, I can tell you now what United are going to do.
They'll play
Yeah, but it's home though. We're playing at home.
Yeah,
so
but
they're going to be a bit more defensive. They're not going to.
They're going to sit back and hit us on the counter.
Yeah.
But they're not going to sit as deep as the other teams we've played.
Nah, they're not going to sit.
They're going to try and give the ball to
They're going to play a lower line.
United will destroy Chelsea. United didn't destroy nobody, man.
They're going to
give the destroying is themselves, man.
They're going to give the ball to
Hold on. Is this not the team that tied with United earlier in the season with Frank Lampard?
Lampard tied.
How are we not? How is our confidence not exceptionally high?
I'm sorry. Dag, I agree with you about many things, but that game earlier on in the season was a disgrace. I'm sorry.
Bad example, man. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It's a disgrace.
We didn't even try, man. We didn't
going to Old Trafford. I'm
talking about being able to neutralize their attack. Yeah, no. Of course, we went there to get a draw, right? But Frank Lampard is not a defensive-minded coach, and we were able to go up. We were able to go there, set up, and then get the victory. Now we're playing with a 3 in the back. Now we're playing with a 3 in the back, which is going to be a little bit more difficult to break down than a 2 in the back, right? So now they're going to have to work even harder because we switched our tactics. We know what they're going to do. They don't know what we're going to do. If that makes sense. So there's an element of surprise to it as well, because they're coming.
But look, I don't think we're going to play with a back 3 against United, man. I just have a sneaky feeling.
No, man.
I have a sneaky feeling we're not going to play 3 at the back.
I think we definitely will.
We'll play a back 3,
bro. That's what I've
Who
been
do you
saying,
think will come in then? Do you think it'll be Zuma and Thiago Silva again, or
bro.
No, we're
I just
definitely playing with a back three.
Him
no?
not, bro.
Nah, I
if
just
we
don't
were
think
to
so. I
play
don't
four,
think so, man.
No,
if we
I
were
think
to play
One
four,
back is
who's
working.
saw-
It's not
hold on,
broken.
bro.
Don't try
I
to
s-
fix it.
I saw reports about Tuchel wanting to move to a back four, but he said he couldn't do that without a full preseason and whatnot. So I think from next season we play with a back four. But for now, in terms
Yeah.
of these practical results, we're gonna go with a back three, which makes the
Bro.
most sense.
Bro, we
I
have
like it
won, what? We have only played one game since Tuchel came in with the back four, and it was the first game. Every other game from that Wolves game has been a back three. So, and we have
Yeah,
not
but
lost a game, and we have only drawn one game playing with a back three. So, why would he change it? And it's
yeah, but he doesn't play with back three that much in his career, man. So I don't know. I don't think that the back three is something that's gonna stay, man. I
Yeah,
just have
but
a feeling.
like
Yeah,
when,
yeah.
no,
I
hold
think
on.
I think he'll stay. For, I think he'll stay for this season.
just
Go on,
like when
Cos.
Conte came in and he was playing a back four,
Yeah.
and he just because it wasn't working for him, he changed to a back
Now,
three. In
yeah.
this situation, this man come in, try the back four. He's like, I don't really like it because I've not had the time to train these players to my system to get them to let the back four work for us. So he went to a back three, stop the club from conceding goals, and now we look better. So as Kozila said,
Yeah, but
You know what? I think we'll go
but
back to back four
attacking wise, we're struggling. We're struggling, like attacking
yeah,
wise. So
Yeah.
for an attacking
think it's still
manager,
what it is,
I
yeah.
think his main goal
Yeah.
is to score goals, not
Bro,
concede them.
yeah.
Bro, do you know what it is? I think I agree with it, all the way, because this to implement the back four in mid-season is going to be pretty hard in terms of being a Chelsea manager. We need results at the end of the day, and I think Tuchel, when he first came in, I think he saw the holes in our defense and he wanted to solidify that. So I think going forward for the rest of the season, it's going to be a back three, but going forward
I
towards the
don't
next
think so,
season,
but
it'll be
yeah,
a
I
back
think
we'll
as
four.
see, man.
well, of all the teams to try
You
it
know what,
against,
yeah, I
trying it
think
against second in the league is not smart.
Yeah,
If
it
you're
wouldn't
trying
work.
I
against,
agree.
you try against a
yeah.
West Brom, a Sheffield United,
yeah,
Yeah,
Newcastle, you don't try
exactly.
it on Man
I
spot on.
United.
think we'll
Spot on.
I think we'll go back to a back four, yeah, this season,
But
yeah. But I just don't think we're
predictability,
gonna
man.
do any
Also think about it like this. Yeah, sorry,
I
Ryan,
think a
sorry.
perfect time to go back to a back four is straight after the the next Atletico game, because what's it called? Then Thiago Silva will be back. Then he'll have like a couple games under his belt, where he's had consecutive games. I just think it's not smart to move to one now, because what's going on now, yeah, is we're winning games. We're just not winning them with high scores. But like I think Tuchel only cares about the points. He's got on an 18-month contract, so if the three at the back's getting him results, he's gonna stick with it. And then he probably in the back of his mind wants to play with a four at the back, but the three at the back is getting results and it's making us stable in defense and not that good in attack, but we'll get the 1 or 2 goals and then we'll move on from there, because like 3 points is all that matters at the end of the day. You get me? So I think
Yeah.
it's just more
Yeah.
relying on getting
Yeah,
results.
I
This
mean,
is gonna
What I
get us.
realize,
for me, as
what I
long
real-
as we win, I don't care how we win. But
Yeah,
I
but
just like, in my opinion,
what you know what I
I
think?
think he will change to top
I
four,
real,
to a back
No,
four
this is
now
what I
soon.
realized. This is
I
what I
agree with
realized. Yeah?
Taye, you know, on the situation where we will go back to a back four. But I think it is too close. The teams we're going to play in the next 2 Premier League games he won't switch it then. It would have to be after
But you
when
don't
we have.
think we're predictable?
Huh?
Ah, man, look at this sexy mofo, man. But don't you think like it's too predictable, man?
No.
You say that, but like, look at how teams play across the whole season. Like, you look at look at United, for example. Like, they play the whole way, like the same way across like every game, bar games where they have to come out and play against when they're playing like a Newcastle. But same with City, they play the same way across the whole season. Like, and they change it very, very sparingly. So I think you can
Yeah,
play.
but
across
also,
the whole season.
but
This is
Scott,
too.
I have a counter to that. I have a counter to that, right? The reason City play that way is because Pep is happy. That's Pep. Final destination is the way he plays now, right? Like he's happy with the players. He's happy with the way we play. I don't think Tuchel is happy where we are now. I think he
Exactly.
wants us to have like his way of playing, because three at the back is not his way of playing.
Yeah.
Therefore, those
But
teams don't change the way they play, but we will change the way we play, because that's not an attacking system. I think once we start looking better defensively, I think it's because of Thiago. As soon as we have Thiago back, I think he's gonna go back to a back four. I wouldn't be
Bro,
surprised if they're already doing it practically in
bro, do you know
training.
what it is, bro? I
I
agree with
agree.
you 100%. But the thing is, with the back three, it just you can't press when we play with this Tuchel ball, right? Or Tuchel ball per se, the way we play on the Tuchel with this back three, they tried to press us, they couldn't press us. We can defend properly. We can hit them on the break. We can break down low block teams. Like all of these qualities show in the back three. So it's just that we don't have any clinical finishes up front, and that's what we need to sort out in the summer. But going forward, I think the back three is a short-term fix, and then next season we could possibly see a back four come into play.
I like the back three, because as we said, as Scott said, that it makes us a little bit worse in attack because we don't have the clinical front man. But I think Giroud is clinical, so I think he should be playing Giroud more in the first place. I think he should be playing more. But
but he runs in slow motion, man. It's an issue sometimes.
When we had Antonio Conte, we had a bully of a striker, Diego Costa, in his first season. Second season, we got rid of him. Then we got Morata, who's not that clinical. And then look, the system wasn't doing too well, and people started to figure it out. But once we have a clinical number 9 in this system, I don't have no problem with this 3-4-3 at all, or 3-4-2-1, whatever. I don't mind it at all. But I think Haaland is a requirement right now. We got to go and get Haaland, man. And
don't change.
Yeah, he's a requirement. I wouldn't get rid of Giroud though. I want to hold on to Giroud for like another 2-3 years, man. Like
I don't know about that. I don't know about
maybe like another year. Like 1 year,
a year or two.
Brick, you're just in love, man. You're just in love with him, man. 3 years
I love
now,
I love Olivier Giroud, man. I love him. I think he's
I can tell, man. But now,
what everyone is saying is true and all that, right? What everyone's saying is true and all that. But I think what Kai's saying is not. I think it's making a little bit more sense because look, if our manager was content with the way that we're playing, right, with the 3-back formation, right, on the sidelines he would show that he's content with how we're playing. Instead, when we're missing chances, he's absolutely disgusted. When we're misplacing passes, he's absolutely disgusted, right? So it's a matter of I don't think he's content with the way our attack is going to stick with the same formation.
Yeah.
He's one of those, again, he's one of those managers that he's never content, right? That's what we say. So I don't think he's going to stick with the 3 in the back if the attack is not, if it's not working like that. So that's why I think Kai might have a point with the 4. I don't think it'll happen now, because I think he's still trying to find his first team before he switches back to a 4 in the back. So I feel like once he really gets his first team down, then we might see some different formations.
Definitely, like we've already said, it's just grinding out results for right now. That's what the 5-back formation has been. It's not been anything that we're looking for the long term. It's just to get the best out of the current crop of players that we have right now, and then we can reassess and look at it again in the summer. Nothing to take too much into right now, which is why I've been happy with the performances, but I've also not been getting too ahead of myself with it as well. I've wanted to see results in games like this, for an example, as well. Also, games like the Southampton match, where we face teams that give us more of a game over the case in 90 minutes instead of trying to break them down. But we've done that against teams like that as well, because Sheffield United gave us that sort of performance as well. So right now, I have no reason not to be positive. I have no reason not to be optimistic. Liverpool, Manchester United is going to be the next 2 big tests, but I am very, very excited for the next few games. But we're going to have to wrap up this stream because I'm going to have to head off and start the phone in about 20 minutes as well. Guys, smash the like and subscribe button if you guys haven't done so already. We'll be back tomorrow for another reaction to the Atletico Madrid Chelsea game. Let us know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys very soon. And until we see you guys, we'll leave you with a photo of the Danish brick wall himself, the Danish Maldini, the Danish Beckenbauer, whatever you want to call him, Andreas Christensen. Take care.